It's a sad but true fact. 1 in 4 people will develop a mental illness at some point in their lives. Mental illnesses, not surprisingly, live inside of the brain, and each one changes the inside to make it into an environment more suitable for its existence. The climate and even physics can vary between illnesses. Today, we are going to go through some of these illnesses, seeing what they look like, learn about their effects and abilities, and even learn about their environments, or dimensions as they will be called for this video. Substance abuse. A creature born from consistent use of drugs and alcohol, substance abuse is the entity that causes the symptoms of addiction in an individual. It has a sloth-like face and a snake-like body, with 2 sets of arms that hold the host's substances of choice. The dimension is dark and foggy, like a wasteland, sometimes with streams of alcohol. The ground is ashen gray and sandy, littered with needles, broken glass pipes, and burnt joints, depending on the host. There may also be whitish-yellow hills of cocaine or heroin, if it applies. Substance abuse moves very slowly and always acts very tired and depressed. This is one of the more deadly mental illnesses, as it has the potential to kill the host if not dealt with properly. ADHD. An extremely energetic creature, ADHD can be difficult to perceive. It is very colorful, with the wings of a hummingbird and short, nubby little legs. It moves very quickly, and its 2 mouths can make it difficult to understand when it is speaking. It may appear happy and energetic, but this is not always the case. It is prone to anxiety, and is aware of the trouble it can cause the host in their daily life. It can sometimes be seen wallowing in guilt, seeming to have no energy or motivation to do anything. Its dimension is full of numerous activities which can disappear and reappear at will. These activities vary depending on the host, sometimes taking the shape of games, toys, or objects that pertain to the host's personal interests. Bipolar disorder. This creature's appearance is split down the middle, black and blue on one side and white and yellow on the other. Its eyes are always shedding tears, including the 3rd eye on its forehead. Its tears change color depending on which side is dominant, clear for manic, black for depressive. Its personality and behavior can be described as extreme. It has a tendency to speak loudly, with manic sometimes having the tendency to speak quickly. Its dimension has 2 climates, depending on the host's current state. Manic's climate is sunny with rolling hills and light rain, while depression's is dark and desolate, with flat grounds accompanied by thunderous, heavy rain. PTSD. PTSD is a very tiny gray critter that uses its very long hair to conceal itself, often curling up in it like a hedgehog. Its pupils have the inability to dilate, always being small. Its dimension is foggy and filled with bushes and trees, which it uses to hide from the brain's other occupant, trauma. Trauma's form varies from person to person, but is often depicted as big and powerful, looking like a specific person or object. It is also possible to have many instances of trauma, all of them taking different forms. Sometimes, the dimension will be covered in snow, causing the trees and bushes to become barren and making PTSD more easily spotted. This usually occurs when the host is having a more difficult episode. PTSD acts jittery and jumpy, seeming to be frightened of everything. OCD. Like ADHD, OCD can be seen flying all over the place, acting jittery and talking quickly. It is always trying to clean and sort, making sure everything looks perfect. Its disheveled hair will be tied up in a messy bun. Its 2 sets of arms will almost always be holding various cleaning tools, and its pupils are always expanded, looking for anything out of place. It bears resemblance to a rat, which is partly why it will clean itself multiple times, causing some areas of its body to look patchy and even have some open wounds. Its dimension looks just like the host's home, but very symmetrical and organized. Postpartum depression. Postpartum depression is born from a host's depressions and anxieties about being a mother, taking the form of an animate body pillow with short, stubby arms. It can manifest during pregnancy or after the child's birth. It is often seen lying around or crying with the face on its back. The face's cries sound like a baby's and are seemingly constant. Sometimes the face will stop crying, leaving postpartum depression and the host with feelings of sadness, guilt, irritability, and fatigue. If the host's baby has already been born, postpartum depression will have a rip in its fabric, either in the stomach area or at the bottom end, depending on how the baby was born. Its dimension is an endless, dimly lit hospital hall, with doors that only lead to empty rooms and dead ends. Schizophrenia. Schizophrenia is quite the intimidating-looking creature. Its face is gaunt and blank of emotion, and its body can move like liquid. Instead of arms and legs, it has various tentacles, which have lots of mouths and eyes in place of suction cups. The mouths say terrible things, and the eyes create wild hallucinations, which project into the host's mind. Schizophrenia is very apathetic in demeanor, not having a care in its existence. Its dimension is a cold, wet stone room with a short staircase leading to murky water at the bottom, pooling at about 3 feet deep. And finally, anorexia, bulimia, and body dysmorphia. These are 3 kinds of eating disorders that take a destructive hold on the host's mind. Their goal is to make the host as thin as possible, even if it results in death. Anorexia is a green goblin-like creature with leafy wings and a patched-up mouth that convinces the host to starve themselves and only eat very small amounts of healthy food. Its dimension is a thick green forest, which it can hide perfectly in. Bulimia is a vomit orange-colored goblin with skinny wings that convinces the host to binge food and then regurgitate it all in a short period of time. Its dimension is 2 rooms connected by a door, a plentiful food buffet, and a dark, dimly lit bathroom. Body dysmorphia is a purple, mystic-looking creature with spectral wings that makes the host obsess over their appearance and imperfections, which can cause them to avoid mirrors, seek surgery, and practice camouflaging. Its dimension is a small, purple, candlelit tent with disturbing paintings, hypnotic decorations, and a crystal ball, which it uses to alter the host's perception of themselves. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I am looking forward to seeing you guys again soon. Bye!